Hi, Jen here, the editor of menPsyche. Today discussing a reader's query about not being valued or appreciated in his home country of India and whether he should go abroad to be more recognised. So I will give a little editorial opinion at the end of this video on this particular topic, but first we will just read out some of the responses we got from fellow readers on this topic. It's on the mind of a lot of people. So the first response we had related to someone moving abroad, becoming an NRI effectively, non-resident Indian, and stating that for his particular case it was a good move. In his case, he had research skills, and in his particular domain, they were recognised a little bit more overseas, he felt. So I guess the question is, depends what area you work in as to whether you'll be more recognised overseas or not. Obviously, it might even depend on what company. So the response from this person was, in fact, moving abroad was a good idea in his domain. And research, certainly, from his perspective, his experience in India and abroad was that it was appreciated and valued overseas a little bit more than his experience in India. The next response related to a person saying that, look, they had moved abroad and for people to please consider more than just one element of their life. So maybe not moving abroad straight away just for one particular thing, such as a job. It might mean that there's a little bit more to moving abroad than just one aspect of your life, which seems fairly obvious. But I guess sometimes when you're stuck and you're looking for options, it's easy to think that the problem lies with your location. And overseas is much better, and it's easy to put those rose-coloured glasses on. However, this particular reader just cautioned against that and also gave a few good tips, I thought, in respect to trying a different company or institution, etc., to work for. See whether you can get the recognition and the value, the appreciation you're looking for by moving company first. That may involve moving cities, of course. It's a lot easier, obviously, to move within your own country normally than to actually move abroad, psychologically and logistically. So that was a good response there too. So at this point, I will just make a few comments. I do have a little bit experience in this area, having moved permanently abroad myself and having visited India for the last 2 decades. There is a lot of interest here in regards to moving abroad, mostly to English-speaking countries, but not always. And there is and has been for a long time now, a trend of people, certain groups of people moving abroad for opportunity, for lifestyle, economic, all the usual different reasons, family reasons, a lot of legitimate and understandable reasons. You can understand people wanting to perhaps leave India sometimes because of not the least reason actually being the population size, the competition that's here and the lack of opportunities for people. So if you're not being valued here and you feel like you're not getting recognised, that going abroad might sound like an obvious answer to your problem. However, I would just ask people to have a little think first of some of the assumptions that you might have about moving abroad, what exactly you are moving to, and have a good understanding of the country that you're moving to, because I would suggest to not assume that overseas is necessarily better than India. I have myself moved to India and having lived and grown up in the West. So different countries have different things for different people, and just to work through some of your assumptions, I think, before making a move of this size, because it's a huge move. It's a logistical headache, obviously. There are opportunities, but also you're leaving a lot behind. So make sure that this is a really well thought out option for you. That would be my little editorial comment here at the end of this video. everyone has to decide for themselves what country is best for them, and then work within the parameters, obviously, of the law and the migration laws and economics and things like that. But thanks a lot for your time today. Thanks for the responses. And please leave any comments below. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Please join us at menPsyche.com for more conversations, questions and answers. We hope to see you there.